Hello and welcome along. Today on Coldbrough Park Farm Ultimate Edition, we are going to be collecting up some of our grass and feeding it to our sheep. And after that, we will be using our nice new McHale baler here to create some silage bales. And we're going to store those in our silage clamps so that because it's a good place to store them, we're not really going to use it otherwise. And we will continue our seeding. So, without further ado, we will just hop over to our Blue Power T7 and we'll get that going. Here we go with the Blue Power T7. So we are going to set this doing field 6. Like so. So field 6, we are starting in the bottom. I will do 3 headlands. We are starting in the southeast, and I think we want to start going north. So let's have a look what that looks like. That's good. So we will save this as F6. Seeding 6 meters. That's correct. Right, and start her up. I may see if I can change the sound file on this weekend. Line it up first so that it has a nice straight go at it. Right, we only have 28% left, so we'll have to see how this goes. If it runs out, we will have to get a seed trailer and deliver some seed to it. We're going to put barley in this one as well by the looks of things, I think. Mainly because I forgot to change it. Okay, so that's started. Right, we're back in our T5. So our T5 we're going to use with the forage wagon. And we're gonna try and pick up just enough to feed the sheep. I don't want to do more than that. We're only going to need about, I think probably only about 10-20% maybe at most. So we'll see how we do. We'll start at the top here. I think we will get that amount quite quickly. Let's close the gate. Past. So, yeah, we're going to get it not long after we turn this corner, actually. 10%, right. So we'll see how much this feeds our sheep, and then we can judge how much more to get from that. So open gate. There's a gateway down there, but I don't think that leads anywhere. After. That just gives us access to the house. So what I want is just to come in here like this. Get our sheep working a little bit more, because they are at 5%. So lots of room for improvement here. Oh, it's a muddy sheep field though. Wow, our equipment is really mucky already. Right, so let's see how much this fills this. And our sheep... yeah, our sheep are... seem to not have the PDA on. Where are we? Sheep. So... feeding trough is 2147. That tells me very little. Kind of hoped it would give me a percentage. I think they need to go and get another 10%. And unfortunately, we're going to have to do this until we work it out. I don't know how much the sheep take. At least we're out of the way of the... oh no, we're stuck in the mud. We stopped just on our way into the field. That was not a good place to stop. Quite a big mud hole, that. Right, let's have a go at this. Eight, 9, 10%. I think this may take about 40% of this trailer. To be honest. We're gonna have to get another pressure washer down here. There's too much mud that we encounter, and our trailers and tractors are going to get too dirty. And I want to... my aim is to, with this series, wash them once a day, really. Okay. One more. So yeah, sorry about this back and forth a little bit. Oh no, that's done it. That has done it. By the looks of things. 14%-ish. Yeah. Okay, now the little bit we do have left here, we are just going to shove in the silo. Which is not really what I wanted to do, but I need to put it somewhere. There we go, just a little bit in that. We'll go park this up. So I'm hoping this little Ford is also going to be powerful enough to run this baler. We will have a check in a moment. I don't think it actually tells me. I could just connect it up and see if it'll start it. There we go. Oh, yeah, so unfold it. Yeah, okay, so this little tractor can't run this baler, unfortunately. So we need something with a bit more oomph. We're going to go and get something that's not a lot more powerful. Hopefully. Well, actually, no, we have our most powerful tractor here. We can certainly run it on that. But yeah, we're going to go and get the 60, sorry, not the 60, the 8340, I think. Here it is, the 8340, so we'll start this up. We'll see if this has enough power to run this little to run our baler. If this doesn't, then we will use our T7 220 for it. It's it'll be it's a little bit of overkill, I think. I don't think it requires 220 horsepower. I mean, this is 125, so it's only 10 horsepower more than the T5, but it might be enough. But we'll see. We'll see if this does the trick, and if it doesn't, we will get the T7 220. Whoa! These drivers do not know how to drive. This is a good old Ford, this. Yeah, so get this hooked up and see if it will run it, and if it doesn't, just go to T7. I'm hoping it will. It'd be fun to run this tractor on this. Then let's have a go. Right, and no, still doesn't have the required power. Right, we'll just park this out of the way and we'll get the new tractor. That is a pity. I was hoping that our power star would run. Right, we'll just park this here and run over to the other side of the farm, other side of the farmyard, where our T7 is still hooked up to these. Out. Disconnect that. Reverse this up. Nope. Do that. Let's disconnect. And hook the baler up to this. And this absolutely should be powerful. If this comes back with it, then we have a problem. Just give it a try. So again, unfold it. I think that was unfolded. Yeah, there we go. So that works fine. Where we left off. Right, we want the wrapper on. So, right, and activate the wrapping. Okay, we've had to stop because this baler kills my frame rate. We've dropped from about 32, 33 frames per second to 5. So I don't think we're going to be able to use this baler, unfortunately. I'll give it one more go. Nope, unfortunately we can't use this baler. I think we're going to have an alternative, and I think initially, for now, I'm gonna just get hold of the New Holland baler, and we will use that and the bale wrap, and a bale wrapper, just so that we can get this field done, and then I will look into another baler, replacing this later. Okay, so we will be back momentarily. Okay, we're back. So I have swapped out the McHale baler that was giving us some trouble for the New Holland roll belt 150, which of course is the game's basic one. We've also got the bale wrapper, because the McHale did both. It was a 2-in-1, so we need to wrap the bales as well. It just means that we will now have to do that in 2 jobs. So let's get back to the field and see if we can get some bales made, and then see if we can get them wrapped. Now, I'm not 100% sure how much time I have left in this episode. Oh dear. Digging into the hole. Alright, let's put 4-wheel drive up. No. God, we've got the baler really dirty already. Getting stuck getting into the field. There we go. Right. I think this tractor is one of those ones that gets tyres dirty rather than the chassis, unfortunately, but still a nice little tractor. Here we go. Do this in cab, I think. We will also set it so that we stop at 100%. Use the cruise control because that's easier than holding down the W button on my keyboard the whole time. Oh, that is the wrong button. Closed. Yep, we are. Good. Looks like our seeds have run out on our blue power. That's not great timing. We will get another. We'll get that sorted in a minute. So yeah, this is working much better. That's rolling off. So onward. Go. I've just filled up, off camera, I've just filled up the seeds on the drill. It's left us a little bit precarious with money. We have £57 in our account. In desperate need, I think, of selling something. And I think we might have to sell some of the stock that we have. We do have a little bit, and that will at least sort us out for a moment. But yeah, it's a bit of a precarious position we're in at the moment. I really don't want to go into negative figures. So we are currently on bale with 3 this previous session. I think that's referring to since when I jumped out of the tractor to go and deal with that other bit. That was well timed. There we go, we're collecting it again. Just a little bit slower. I missed a bit on the corner. I'll catch that up later. Once we start going up and down the field, I think that will make it very different. Yeah. The thing about the McHale would be that it would have unloaded as we were going. So it means that we're actually be a bit slower on this. That must have been awful, right? Yeah. It's a whole load in the corner. We do have 5 bales already. This one absolutely is going to roll down now. Yeah, off it goes. Good thing these are solid hedges, otherwise we'd be finding them in the next field. Grab the corner. Extra bit. Oh, so close. Can't. There we go. And we'll just come round. Right. Into the wrong direction. Okay. Up. There we go. Now, maybe a case of the easiest way to do this is every other row, which is how I've done it before. And it means you have enough turning circle to capture everything. Yeah. Yeah. That is the easiest way to do it. Is we will do every other row to start with. And then come back and do the same thing going back. That will allow us to capture everything quicker. uphill stuff is a little bit of a struggle for it, but it's handling it. I'm interested to know what was wrong with the McHale, why it caused such a big problem. I've not ever had a frame rate drop like that, and it was strange in that I had a look at the log file while it was happening too, and there wasn't any real indication of why it was happening. Ooh. Just seemed to be that it didn't want to work properly. Go. Back to here. So I may investigate that. If I can get it back in, I will, but I don't hold out much hope. I don't really wish. I don't overly like relying on default game stuff. I certainly, at this stage, I would rather play with some mods. And I've only drafted these in as sort of an emergency thing. We're in minus figures, and so I would prefer it if we could play with a modded round baler. So we'll see what we can find. The crone is a possibility, seeing as we want something with a bale wrapper on it. I was looking for something a bit different, and the McHale offered that, but if it's not working, it's not working, and we can't use it. Right, so there we go. Our blue power is finished, so fortunately. Oh, so close. There we go. Just move this off to the side. Yeah. We're getting started on the second row now, or the second set of rows. We should clear these up fairly quickly. I think we're 5 rows. So next week, on Monday, we will be doing bale wrapping, I think. Getting these all wrapped, and some of them I think we will sell off. We need to get some money in as well, so I will probably fill our lorry up and see if I can. Well, I don't think we have an awful lot to fill our lorry up with, so I might just take the trailer down there. See if this can cart actually. It might be a good thing. But We are losing money. I'm not sure what on at the moment, because we don't have anybody hired doing anything. So something's costing us money. But if we sell some of the crop, the starting crop we've got, I need to use a little bit to feed our chickens, a little bit of the wheat, the barley, and I need to use a little bit of the sugar beet probably as well. So we can pretty much sell everything else. As long as we don't go massively into that, I don't mind. I would prefer not to have, but that ship has sailed a little bit. There we are. Only a few rows from the end. Fairly small rows to go. And straight up the field, and that'll be this done. Get this on the bale wrapper next episode, and get these wrapped as quickly as we can as well. Of course it is. Right, let's go get this little bit over here. No. There we are. Got that. Field. Oh, I don't think it's going to be enough to fill the baler again, unfortunately. But we'll just pick it up and see how much it does do. Whatever we do next, we should have a nice little amount from it. 60%. the odd percent, I think. Fold it up. There we go. We will have to park this in here. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give it a like and drop us a comment. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.